what it does, y'all.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Podcast is back.
Always got to take Motivation Monday, so we got to get it cracking, y'all. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna motivate you to get up close to your mic so I can hear you.
The race is on.
There it is. It's Motivation Monday, y'all. Let's motivate. Let's get motivated. Are you motivated? How you been feeling this week going into this fresh Monday we got here?
Oh man, shit.
For some, we still begin the week on a Sunday.
But feeling good, feeling blessed, ready to get this Motivation Monday cracking.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, before we get off into that, Phil Spector died of the virus in prison. He was 81, was he?
Yeah.
Man was a genius. Don't know what the hell happened toward the end. I saw the movie. Boy, oh boy, they made it seem like his mouth shot himself in the foot. Remember that shit? He was innocent the whole time, but his mouth. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but crazy outcomes happen when drugs, party, and bullshit. We should all know that one.
Yep.
He produced a lot of dope ass music though. One of my favorites was that Tina Turner one. And Tina Turner, Night, River Deep, Mountain High. That was a good one. He had a lot of timeless classics. We ain't got to get into it. It's the fuck out of here show. I just wanted to, say, don't hate, congratulate. Rest in peace to that man. The virus got him while he was in jail, in prison. Shit. What's up, chat? Hollywood say, hey.
What's up, Hollywood?
What's up, Hollywood?
I didn't know what y'all wanted to get into first. We can dive right in. Throw out some people on the way.
Let's do it.
The train already moving.
I love to throw a motherfucker out.
There you go. Well, let's get into rhyme and reason then. We start there today. It's Motivation Monday. Why not? This subject gonna get a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? But what subject we talk about ain't crazy. It probably ain't too crazy. We make it hella crazy by analyzing it and breaking the shit down and inserting our personal experiences, not just fucking judgment. You know what I'm saying? But Raz B, he requests the fade with Stokes recently. Chis Stokes. If you don't know who the fuck that is, was the founder of B2K, manager, record exec. He's also a filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? I hold no personal gain in talking about these people's family business. Yes, it is family business, a little mixed up in there. I'm not going to get into all of the details and do the whole rundown, just for people who just kind of want to know what the hell is happening right now, because let me start right here with the fade request.
Check this shit out. So I've been getting a bunch of calls from my loved ones, people that support me. And they're like, take this down, deal with this privately. But I say, yo, they've ruined me publicly. They've tried to smear my testimony, make me out to look crazy, got people looking at me sideways, got people thinking that I'm gay, and I'm not because I was molested by a pedophile. So this is how we do this. Since y'all want to try to shut me down publicly with sending out cease and desist letters, let's get in the room with the lawyers and let's take a polygraph test. I'm going to take the test, and when I take the test, you can do whatever it is that you need to do. When you take it and when you fail, you take this fade and you take that bit. Because I'm tired of being bullied, and I'm not going to be bullied no more.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what makes us want to dig into shit and figure out what the hell it was that happened behind this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I got a couple other clips I want to play. This is fresh. You know, the shit go way back, 2011, something like that, from what I can remember. A lot of people names, you know, don't want to be mentioned in the shit that was on the outside of it. But, you know, I think a lot of this is going to come into play. And this is the reason why I'm talking about it. Right. Recently, they, you know, did the tour. The tour all fell apart, kind of in a sense. Omarion continued on. He did an interview on Vlad where he talked about, you know, getting his money and wishing everybody the best. There was a lot of drama going on with exes and group members. You know, it's a lot. That's why I said I'm not going to unwrap it all right here. I just want to kind of get to the thick of what's happening right now and kind of why, right? So, what Raz B basically is the first person since then that I've seen make any other statement. Murphy D boy in the chat, he said, when was that? So this is recent. This is like, yeah, day before yesterday, right? There's some other clips too, but like I said, I want to get right into it. So just in case you have no idea what the fuck this is about, I have this.
I laid there on the floor. Chris was on the bed. Marcus was right there next to me. Once he tried to penetrate me, and then I told him I was bleeding. I said, it hurts. Wow, what the fuck? It hurt, dude. It hurt. It hurt me. I'm a kid. So he was like telling me that it's okay. So I was like, okay, it's okay. He put a dick in my booty hole, bro. And fuck me, my nigga. With Chris laying on the bed, watching with the big ass polo, teddy bear, and the big ass pillows on the bed, fucking me, and watching. That shit not cool, bro.
Are you talking about the same room with the burgundy stuff in there?
What?
Was at the time when you was in the room, was the couch like red burgundy, like the burgundy couch?
So that video goes on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna need the chat to ring off and holler at me because it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. You know, at one point, Raz, because that's, if you didn't know, that's I think his name was Quentin, something like that. He was from American Idol. That's who you heard talk. And then Raz B is the one basically on the, you know, holding the phone, asking them the questions about, you know, what it looked like and all that type of shit in the room and so on and so forth. They're getting all kinds of damn detail, you know, to prove their alleged comments on these people. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think so far about this kind of shit that goes on in the industry? And, you know, for some reason, you know, it's a lot of movements, but these don't get picked up.
Well, for one, bro, I think all that shit is sick, you know, and especially, you know, if these people are taking advantage of children, bro. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going through their heads.
Raz B just needs some money, so he's trying to bring up old shit.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's not really old shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, this dude is trying to do things, and they're really trying to shut this man down. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, how could it be if, you know, if he's trying to get money and they stopping him from getting money because of the stuff that happened in his past? You see what I'm saying? So I don't blame Raz B for that shit. I blame, you know what I'm saying, the adults at the time for that shit, and that nothing was done about it, you know, and the point that he had to cry out, you know what I'm saying, to let it be known. And to this day, nothing has still been done about it. They never brought that man up on charges, but it's alleged that he molested them, the boys. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, the fact that he wasn't brought out or brought up on any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a cold game.
Talking about allegedly Marcus Houston and Chis Stokes allegedly was there, is what he was explaining in that particular video. Like you said, shit, we don't know what the hell is happening here. You know, I have heard whispers during that time in the music industry. I heard close talk. So I know, but you know, lawsuits. We're gonna talk a little bit about that in a second too. But I hear you on that, Big Luck. It's the adults, you say, that should be held accountable for these things. And you know, that's the reason why I asked, you know, because you know, all kinds of shit happened. This shit blew up. It's very different. You know, I know different families have these things, and these issues don't get talked about. And that's why I said it's crazy, because it is, from what I've heard, somewhat of a family affair betwixt all this shit. But let me play this too. And before I play this video, I just wanted to say also, 106 in Park was like the place like all this shit came out. A lot going on. It was on 106 in Park. Boom, it blurred it out. This happened. They raped us, literally. You know, that's what was said, and allegedly.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember that episode.
Yeah, then they went on the radio, and a lot of that came out too. Some members was just saying, "Hey, we just want our," you know, they felt like they wasn't getting paid the way they were supposed to get paid. It was all broke, you know what I'm saying, and done a lot of touring and shit like that. But these things came out during that time, so you know they kind of coincide. But let me play this. This is Jason Lee talking about a documentary that he's made, and receiving cease and desist letters from people of this camp.
And tonight we were airing Raz B's show, where he outlines in a very important way the abuse, the alleged sexual abuse that he's endured as a victim of sex violence from family members and people around him, and as an artist in B2K and as an individual in this world. I think oftentimes Raz B has been a headline, and he admitted in the interview to drug abuse and to alcoholism, but it was a very humbling conversation where he was talking about being raped as a kid. And I just got off the phone with Fox Soul, and they're telling me that there are people who allegedly victimized him that have sent a cease and desist letter claiming that they were going to sue the network if they aired it. Let me just say this. I don't run from bullies. I'm not afraid of bullies. And I'm not going to be complicit in re-victimizing somebody who's alleging to be raped or somebody who is wanting to have their voice heard. This has happened to women time and time again. When you see the Me Too movement, when you see the Time's Up movement, men, powerful men, people with money, shutting down victims. And so I've said to the network, and I will say to the people who allegedly victimized Raz, you can sue, you can threaten, you can harass, you can do whatever you want to silence Raz B, but you will not do that with Hollywood Unlocked. You will not do that with me. So tonight, the show will not be airing. We're going to air a different show, and I ask everybody to tune into Fox Soul to watch that show. But I give you my word, I give you my commitment. There will be lots of conversations with attorneys, and if I got to call the FB motherfucking I and the police and the District Attorney of Los Angeles myself, that show will air. And any person who is a victim of rape or molest or in any other form of attack on them as a child or as an adult who chooses to come to Hollywood Unlocked to have their story shared with the world, they will have that story aired. And if you want to sue me, I will subpoena you. I will subpoena everybody there, and I will depose you. And I will sit down and ask you questions. I will ask Raz B to describe your genitalia. I will ask Raz B to tell me what your dick looks like, the dick that you put in him. I will ask him and every other member of B2K and anybody else associated with that group or that time period to come forward and have a conversation.
Man.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, and bruh, and it's like I said, man, look, the politics in the game in the industry has been thick like that for decades, on top of decades, from the movie industry to the music industry, bro. You know, and it's like you said, you know, you had these kids who came out and said they was passed around, you know what I'm saying? Like there was blunts or some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, but to this day, I still blame a lot of the parents. I think they was looking more at the dollar signs and not listening to their kids cry out. You know what I mean? And a lot of kids was destroyed behind it. You know, um, you know. So I mean, it's deep, bro. It's deep.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't think anybody would just make up some shit like that. You feel me? And so, to them, all I can say is,
fuck out of here.
boy, oh boy, that part of the industry. Well, I don't know what's going to become of that. But I do think it's strange that there ain't no movement. You know, like I said, I think it's that kind of conversation. A lot of motherfuckers just don't want to have that kind of conversation. They like to sweep it up under the rug. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot. It's a lot of pages to that shit, but the fact is, they were kids. You know what I'm saying? They was groomed. You know, if this shit happened, and like I said, I don't think nobody would just make up some shit like this. You know, so man, I think it's funny that it's not nobody, you know, ain't one strong like actor or some motherfucker stood up and said, hey, that's not right. We need to look more into that shit. Maybe it's gonna take for a motherfucker like you know, what's the comedian name that did the Bill Cosby joke and fucked Bill Cosby's whole ending up?
Ed Murphy.
No, what's his name? I can't think his name right now.
Oh man,
I can't think his name.
Look,
either way, chat, let me know if y'all know. Big Luck, what'd you say?
Look, bro. Honestly, and I hate to say it.
Hannibal Buress, that was his name.
Oh, okay.
I hate to say it, brother.
But go ahead, Big Luck.
I hate to say it, brother. And, you know, excuse my black celebrities for saying this. For some reason, black celebrities, a lot of them think about themselves, and they really don't want to speak about those touchy subject or issues or whatever. I guess they feel like their name is going to be tarnished or whatever the case may be, or I don't know, man. You know, I think that more people do need to speak up about that shit, you know, because it needs to make it easier for our kids out here, period. I mean, and that's for all kids in general, even if you're a celebrity kid or not. You know what I'm saying? This shit goes on daily, you know, throughout the world. You know, it should need to be spoken upon. It need to be spoken upon. You know, you could speak about it. You can speak about it in the Catholic Church.
Let me
you can speak about that shit in the Catholic Church and in the Boy Scouts and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But you can't speak about it about this.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think he doesn't get that kind of attention when he say shit like this? This ain't the 5th time. This is 10th, 12th, 15th time. And I mean, he's been on large broadcasts. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's because of his credibility? Is it because he's boy band, wrong genre of music, not enough celebrity, nobody cares about group members, nobody, what is it?
I think it's all the above and then some. I think just like I said, you don't know how powerful that person is in the game. Just like you said, alcohol and drugs, you know, they might think he's crazy, you know. But I mean, you need to look into some shit like that, because if he did it to his own, and that's supposed to be his cousin, right?
Right.
Or like uncle or some shit, right? So if he did it to that one person or multiple people, then I'm pretty sure that there's more than one person that he's done that to, allegedly. You know, so that shit need to be looked into.
Yeah, it's odd. It's strangely odd. But we offer that. I do hope that some kind of, you know, conclusion that bring hope at least to his life come out of the shit, you know. Like D-Boy say, shit, sometime when, and this is another thing too, speaking of that, because that often is the conversation as well. That's why I'm wondering, maybe it was his age. People care about little kids, young adults, but teenagers in the industry, I don't know, it's something different. But even a lot of the accusers for Hollywood producers and directors, you remember, you know, they had a campaign, and it was a lot of those the kids from like the Stand By Me movie and shit like that that were saying, you know, like you said, they were being passed around at these fucking parties. Put cocaine up on their noses, and when they were kids, you know, allegedly. And it's like nobody really, not that they didn't give them the platform. I've seen them talk about it on the news and shit like that. The Corys, they called them. And, you know, some of the other young Hollywood stars and shit like that, kid stars, you know, when they came out about this shit, it's like, nobody really want to support that shit. They fight. But it's Motivation Monday. You gotta dig deep, find some, you know, find a stronghold in the world and beyond. That's all I can say. You gotta have both, you know, because without faith, you know, you ain't gonna have very much to move forward on. You know what I'm saying? It's Motivation Monday, y'all.
The race is on!
Hey, D-Boy, all I gotta say, man.
Laugh out loud in entire mood.
Yeah, that shit's some bullshit, bro. I just don't like to hear about that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's the reason why I wanted to talk about it. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to spend a whole show on the shit, but I'm not trying to make this the place to start the conversation, but it's just peculiar to me that it's not one. But
but you're right, bro. But the shit had to be addressed. And on FOH podcast, we address shit like this because something needs to be done about it. So on that note, brother, let's move on to the next subject and get some motivation in people's lives.
Back in the studio, y'all. Picture circulating on the internet. The man is good. Ice-T posted a tweet. He said he spoke with him. The man is in good health.
Well, good. We need to get you on there on a Dre track then, Prof.
Man, let's get it. Dr.Dre, you know, he's got a team of doctors, you know, keep an eye on him. And he's also surrounded by all the great people that you know he would be surrounded by in the picture circulating the internet. And guess what? They say detox is on the way. Now, don't roll your eyes completely out of your head.
I'm gonna give you the Doug mouth and roll my eyes.
Don't swallow your tongue trying to click you, make a sound at the back of your throat. Don't
detox supposed to come out when I was 28.
And your feelings come out your teeth. Don't twist your lips around. See your fucking lips kiss your ear. Because you never know. A lot of artists close to Dre say he already got the heat. He just need to package it up. He a perfectionist. It is what it is, y'all. I don't know. What y'all think? Detox coming.
Yeah. When the album is out, then I'll believe it. Until then, they've been saying that shit for over 20 years.
Chat.
You know, I'm like this. You know, Dre been holding that for a long time.
Shit, that nigga Detox shit is dried out.
I don't know.
That nigga need to do. That needs to go back. You need to, yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Look, I love hearing Dre's music. Hopefully the album is fire. And I think he's probably going to do a lot of songs over again because of the songs he probably originally had is old to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, he'll probably revamp it before he really release it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be, them beats got to be hard. Everything has got to be. And I know Dre is like Prince and Mike. You know, they want everything perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Inch, I don't know who's worse, him or Prophet, when it comes to that shit.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You know, I mean, brother, you do great music. You know, I remember one time we was in the studio with you, and you made a song. The song was fire. You was like, I don't like it no more. I'm gonna just take it back and do it all over again.
Hold on.
Undo that motherfucker. Undo it.
You know, I didn't see you do the whole Castles in the Sky album like that, where you just said, fuck it. I'm just finna just remaster the whole album.
You know what? It's like that sometimes, man. You're too close to it. You can't stand back and look at it and see the big picture. You can't do it. It's hard to do. You're too close. You're up too close. You got to just let the shit go. It's easier said than done, though. You know?
No, I feel you.
It's easier said than done. What can I say? It's just the fucking catch-22 of the shit. You know?
No doubt. Well, I can't wait to hear it. So I got a question for you. So when is your next album coming?
Man, right around the time of the detox. So moving on.
So in other words, I have to wait 18 years.
Trippy timeline time. I'm just fucking with y'all. It's on the way. It's coming. But in our trippy timeline, we talk a little bit about Aaliyah, baby girl. Let's see. Hollywood said, "Don't let him call you out like that, Prophet." Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to stop instigating.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, stop instigating.
Give me time. Long story short, lengthy story short, with Aaliyah's music, everybody wants to know, basically, you know, where's the music on the streaming services? Now I got Spotify, Pandora, Tidal. Aaliyah play on there, but it's only like the first album, I think. So like everything after that, and I'm talking about like Timberland Magoo shit with her on it, like it's just non-existent, right? The shit's tied up. It's just the first album that's out there. Everything else tied up. A lot of dope ass music, you know, that you would like to have in your playlist. Aaliyah, even though it's been so long, you know, people still craving that music. Even newer listeners wasn't even born, are, you know, asking the estate to release some music, release a couple of those albums that she had after that first album. But ultimately, problem is, once again, we family business. So ain't a whole lot I can say about it. The uncle own it, own the label that own the rights, the estate or whatever of the music. The uncle doing what he doing. That's it. It's family business. Like I said, fuck else said I say. Who knows? You got uncles. They're different. They call all different kind. You think your uncle will release your shit? Depend on what uncle, huh? Entire said, nah. Family shit. I don't know.
Maybe not. I think they'll hold on to a lot of shit.
Yeah, I agree. Whew. I don't know how that happened, but I hope they you know, find a solution to that so the fans can have what they want. I don't know if y'all saw, but it was popping this week in Houston. Houston and Fabulous and Trey Songz had their concert shut down. You know, sometimes I just sit back, I wonder, am I fucking crazy? Or are them motherfucking crazy? Is we all going crazy? Houston is open.
No motherfuckers going crazy.
I just wonder sometime. I get it. You know, you got the Tuskegee shit, vaccine, all this different type of shit going on. They did experimental, insidious shit. I get it. you know. But either way, I don't even want to get into that conversation. They fuck around and mute us for 15 minutes, say the wrong
Exactly.
shit.
But
And,
I got something to say, P. I got something to say. Look, man, people been cooped in the house so long and shit been shut down so long that people just going crazy, man. People need to go out the house. People want to go to the gym. People want to go to restaurants. People want to shop. People just want to be.
Hold right there. Continue. But specifically in this place, they have not been quarantined. They've been open like for a very long time.
Well, and that's why ain't the bovid wild right now in Texas?
It is. It's funky. It's funky.
Yeah. But guess what? People think like this. People not thinking, and this is where the misinformation comes in about bovid 20,000. People feel like only old people are passing away from it, and young people are just getting sick and getting over it, not knowing the long-term effects of it. So they can care less about the old, which is really pretty much fucked up because you're supposed to care about our young and our elderly. You know what I mean? But since people don't feel that way, they feel like they could be out, they don't care. And they tired of wearing masks. They're tired of being in the house, the whole shot, and people are tired of following the mandates, so this is going to be interesting to see what 2021 holds, and how it goes into it.
Well, Bow Wow blew up on the internet.
Yeah, I heard.
Also in Houston, you know what I'm saying? It packed out the club. He said it wasn't his party. he said he ain't host with a mask on, motherfucker.
Well, I do believe that it wasn't Bow Wow's party because Bow Wow ain't packed out a show.
No.
Bow Wow ain't packed out a show since oh, shit. Anyway,
with Bow Wow and Omarion and YG before YG was real popular, but we're not even gonna talk about that one. Later date. Either way, Bow Wow said he get blamed for it. The mayor mad at him. I say, hold the fuck up. The mayor mad at Bow Wow. That's odd. Here
we go with Bow Wow line
again.
again.
For being mad at Bow Wow, nigga. How old are you? 2, how you ain't know about a party in your own city? You the mayor. And 3, shit. Why the city open right now, motherfucker? If you got a problem with such gatherings, none of this shit makes any sense.
But what really makes it?
Fuck out of here.
What kind of mayor mad at Bow Wow?
The whole world is not making sense.
Well, the world's coming to an end when Bow Wow pack out a show now. It's over. It's I'm gonna repent for my sins tonight, baby, because it's a wrap.
The race is on.
So look, check this out, y'all. I'm asking y'all because you probably don't know. I wouldn't know if my wife didn't know. You guys know who Tasha K is? I'm asking the chat too. Hollywood said, you watch this show a lot when you sing all the damn theme song. Oh my oh my goodness.
Okay.
You over there singing the songs.
Right.
That's Hollywood, y'all.
No, I don't know who that person is.
Okay. I wish I set up a clip, but since her shit mainly on YouTube, it'll probably shut us down on YouTube for a minute and all that kind of stuff. Either way, for those who do, you know, she's a vlogger. You know, they just sip wine and talk shit about people. Basically, what she do. And you know, got the tea and all that. You know.
Oh, you know what? I know who she is.
Oh, she okay.
I know who she is now. Yeah, she talks shit about everybody.
Right. I used to get her confused with another young woman that's a comedian. Be talking shit. Either way, Tasha K apparently is running from Cardi B's bees. Allegedly.
Wow.
Running for who?
Running from Cardi B's bees.
Well, I mean, guess what? You didn't think sooner or later some shit you was gonna talk about a celebrity was gonna come back and bite you in the ass and you got a platform? Fuck out of here.
Cardi B sued her a minute ago. I think seems like it's over and over like new suits, but she keep updating the suit because she keep making fucking videos. She's like, shit, Judge, look, here go another one. You know.
Well, I mean, some people just don't know. God damn. Excuse my language. Forgive me, Lord. Look, some people just need to know when to shut the fuck up and sip their tea.
Let me tell you what's really funny about this shit. Nobody can't have her back on this shit because she came out and said that none of the shit, she knew it wasn't true. She said, it's a video out that they're using in her case against Tasha K where she says it. Yeah, people send me shit. It sounds crazy and all this. I know it's fake. I can't do verbatim because, but the point is she admitted that, she knew all the shit was fictitious and she made them anyway. She made those videos. She published those videos and made them go viral, and made her money. And she published that particular video. If you want to go and see it, I don't know if it's still there now, but it was published September 21st, 2020. Where she basically incriminates herself in that sense. Usually, the case when you don't know when to stop talking. Either way, she responded to Cardi B's $75,000 lawsuit with a countersuit for $1 million.
Oh, so she about as smart as a sandwich.
Actually, it was like $3 million. It's $3 million, but
my God, really?
Claiming now that Cardi B traumatized her by sending gang members to her suburban neighborhood to her home, silence her,
really?
Attacks the internet, causing her to flee the city. She gone now. She dipped.
Okay.
She got bees in her neighborhood, she say. I say, why do you want to spread rumors about somebody having, the human papilloma virus and, living a life of a prostitute? Like, why would you? Who does this shit?
Wow.
Exactly. And then, but this is the thing that killed me is people do bullshit, and then when retaliation comes, they play fucking victim. Well, guess what? You wouldn't have to play fucking victim if you didn't do the bullshit in the first place.
Right.
That shit is bananas to me, bro. But I mean, I guess people want to be famous that bad. They want to be rich that bad. They need to do shit to get people's attention. I guess if that's the norm and that's what people do, then that's fine. But I feel like if your ass work hard enough, you can achieve that without doing the bullshit and then getting the repercussions and then playing victim.
Hollywood, so you know Tasha K. Hollywood say she be lying about everything.
But she need to be sued about everything.
There has been other conversations, fights and shit, I've seen, through my wife telling me different stuff. She having this fight with this person.
You know what?
With Star.
You know what, P?
Yeah. Go ahead, Big Love.
I think that's why we have problems at the FOH podcast, because we don't lie about shit. You see what I'm saying? So I guess since we don't lie about shit, people don't want to tune in to what we have to say, even though good, bad, indifferent, positive, or whatever the case may be, because we're not lying about shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no need to. But these people out here,
most of the people that watch the show, I notice, as far as watching the show, because I know a lot of people listen afterward. And my apologies as well. Everybody who listens to the show on Pandora and iHeartMedia, Google and Apple Podcasts. There's a few other ones. But either way, what's up, Rosalind? I'm going to get to you in a second. Everybody who listened to the show, my apologies. I'm getting behind on making sure you get the episode right away. Usually I'm like, right away. But I'm going to get back to you in a moment. But the people who watch the most are on Twitter. Twitter, where, you know, some real shit will blow the fuck up. That's what I recognize, you know. YouTube a little different. I think that's where you know, you find that big luck. YouTube has a very different kind of audience, as you would expect. Look at the videos with the most attention, you know.
Yeah, because last time I said something about YouTube, we got flagged, and I had people talk shit about me. And thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we be getting flagged.
You know.
Rosalind says, wow, I used to watch her show all the time, shaking my head. Yeah, it's a very popular show. It's very popular.
No,
otherwise, Cardi B wouldn't be suing that ass, you know. But I respect the fact that Cardi B is only suing for like $75,000.
Yeah, because that woman don't have no millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure that woman don't have millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Number one rule: don't sue nobody for what they ain't got, because even if you win, they ain't got to pay you shit.
Exactly. You be real disappointed. You be paying your lawyers out, and
you don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing.
A gigantic one. I'm not even gonna say how much it was. That's it.
Yeah, see, that's the point. You know,
take my chances to get it. Good luck.
Yeah, you know, you can't squeeze blood from a polished gold nugget out of shit. So, yeah.
That's what, nigga. I buy a mansion this year. You should have sued me this year. Don't go backwards.
Yeah.
Is what I got at the time, motherfucker. Sometimes I'm a little snappy because I'm a Scorpio. Either way. Just
worst sign there is, brother. Worst sign there is.
I am not. Chat, what's the worst sign? Just say it. Don't be scared. Who got the worst sign, damn it? Ain't gonna be watch. Don't say your sign either, y'all. Don't say it. Let the chat be honest. Gemini. Rosalind said it's the Gemini. They're the worst.
They are terrible. They are terrible.
Either way, y'all. I don't know why people would want to do that to people. Either way. So for her, you know, we throw the flag on the play. Now, I do want to talk about this for a brief moment. Hold up. I was just waiting a moment. Aries, Hollywood says. The Aries. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all those signs are terrible.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say every sign in the zodiac is pretty bad except for me.
Oh shit.
Hey, Dave, can you mute him?
I know your zodiac sign is bad. I can't even hear you.
So that's good. You didn't need to hear me. He heard me.
Hey, niggas be on one about their zodiac sign, boy.
I know, right?
Be on one.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm the worst zodiac sign out of all of them.
There you go.
I'm man enough to admit it. My zodiac sign ain't shit.
What's your zodiac sign for everybody?
A horse's ass with a bow and arrow.
Oh, damn. Oh, Rosalind was saying that's a lie, by the way.
Said Sagittarius ain't the worst sign?
No, before that.
You talk about what? The Aries?
Or about all signs being the worst?
Right. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Rosalind J's sign is pretty bad. That's why she's being so defensive.
Okay.
So look, check this out, y'all. We can't end this episode without talking about this shit because this shit is going on every day, and every day we get a little bit closer to this day. For some people, nobody gives a shit about this day. It don't mean shit. They don't think anything's going to happen. Some people, this day is everything in the world today. Civil war for some people in the country. The word patriot tossed around a lot. You know, a lot of intense emotions surrounding this event, leading up to this event. You know, shit changing, shit ending, coming to this event. Inauguration Day is the day I'm talking about.
Oh, it's gonna be bananas on that day, baby.
Death and trauma has been linked to the Capitol insurrection shit. The shit has Washington police all depleted, they say, and unprepared to deal with the expected inauguration attack.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Cletus.
Robin would say Taurus are the best, by the way.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I don't say my shit the best. I don't say my shit the worst. Because if I did, it would be very Scorpio of me.
Look, dealing with a Taurus is like getting massaged with sandpaper.
Oh man.
No, anyway, real shit. They're not ready, huh? But let it be a bunch of Black Lives Matter protesters or Antifa there at that motherfucker, and they won't be depleted. Them motherfuckers that have tanks, drones, helicopters, stormtroopers. Tell about Jedi Masters. They have Jedi Masters at that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. The black troopers and shit.
Yeah, they have all kinds of shit there. That motherfucker ready.
Yeah, we need to turn our pit bulls into Ewoks.
Hell yeah, they have elephant riders and shit there at that motherfucker, man. Please stop it. Depleted, huh? Yeah.
You know, they saying white people give a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Hollywood says it's about to go down in her Kevin Hart voice.
Man.
Rosalind said, what? Yeah, it's a man from Virginia, okay, was arrested. Remember, this man is from Virginia. He was arrested trying to breach a DC checkpoint with guns and ammo intended to be placed strategically all around the area of the inauguration. They said it was a treasure trove of ammo this motherfucker was carrying. Wow. These people are full on trying to kick off like a Super Bowl.
Look, bro.
All over the United States, they saying, are all preparing for something major. They're bracing in Beverly Hills, all the way up to the LA Zoo. They got the LA Zoo area. I don't know what they expected. Motherfucker gonna go in there trying to get an animal to fight, help them.
I know what they're gonna ride. That's why I said elephant riders. They're gonna hop on an elephant, my nigga, and go to the Capitol.
Everything. They say San Francisco, Vegas, Chicago. They're all on high alert. Miami. Who thinks nothing is going to happen?
I think it's about to go down. I think it's about to go down. Now, I'm gonna say this much: black people ain't gonna get involved with that shit. Black people and Mexicans, it may be one or two who are hardcore supporters, but the common denominator of us getting involved in that shit, whatever.
Yeah, I agree. It's always been my motto is that this is one thing that like I said, there will be a certain curfew that goes out, your cell phone gonna ring and it's gonna say, hey, don't bring your ass out the house. So the only reason why you would be outside is because you are trying to take over the country. And
well, unfortunately, me and Edge probably gonna have to go to slavery that day, you know, because of course slavery is a choice. So that day I'll be going to slavery.
Rosalind says airlines say they are not allowing people with guns in bags to DC.
Really?
Crazy that they even have to say that.
Nah, I know, right?
Inchai, what do you think?
I think really, if you can hear me, can anybody hear me? You good? Good?
Yeah.
All right. No, what I would say to this is bullshit. I mean, number one, why would they be letting people on a plane with guns in the first place? You know, if you're not security police or something like that, you shouldn't even have it. Another thing, as far as everything going down, just like Lex said, us people with color, very few of us are going to be out there. But look, I think there'll be one or two that might try something, but I think these people are going to be strategic in what they do. So if nothing really happens on Wednesday, it's something's going to happen. But like I said, they'll be strategic about it. But it's not us. That's the whole thing. It's not us.
Yeah.
Well, bro, I'll put it this way. If that was me with a rubber band and a paper clip, nigga, I would be under the jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what you doing? Exactly. What you doing with those water balloons, the paper clip, and the rubber band?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you would be like homeboy in the airport. They got his ass trying to get back home from the Capitol.
Exactly.
That motherfucker.
Exactly.
Oh, you treating me like I'm black.
I'm like, you treat me like I'm black. Oh, I am black. I'm sorry, my bad.
Get off the plane. Get off the plane. Come on.
Rosalind J says they are allowed in checked bags only. It is true. They don't go on the plane with you. They go on.
I get it, but even so, they need to be checking that shit.
Right. No, I hear you. DJ Inchai is basically saying you shouldn't be able to take your guns nowhere. And that's the reason why you have these certain laws that allow you to do this, because, you know, you got the excuse of going to hunt and shit like that. You go hunt in other states, and so you can take you a couple of, you know, miniature bazookas and some shit on your vacation to the inauguration where you're going to be doing some hunting on the side.
Well, I mean, if I got to take hand grenades and a bazooka to hunt deer, my nigga, I don't know what kind of fucking deer they are. Some badass motherfucking deer.
Shit. Kind of.
Yeah, like, you know, like I shot the deer with the bazooka twice and it still didn't die.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse deer shit.
I know, right? Those zombie deer and shit. So I don't know, bro. These motherfuckers are crazy.
Dude from Virginia was see what they already have done. He should have done that a week ago, because they already have a perimeter around the entire area, and no, you cannot get inside of it where you were during the Capitol insurrection and place boxes of ammo in the bushes and shit. How the hell did he think he was gonna do that?
Right.
I don't know how he thought he was gonna get away with that job, but you know, damn, you was gonna get a lot of people killed, man. You gonna get a lot of people killed.
Fuck out of here.
Now, we definitely can't do this episode without saying a big ass gigantic to everyone. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah,
No doubt.
You know, a lot of people might not have agreed with the way he did things or the things that he said while he was doing things. The point is he stepped out there and he went all the way in. You know, they asked him to do it. He didn't really want to do it. He saw people, the young generation going out there and getting on the front line and getting their heads beat in, spat on. A few of them killed even before he had entered the movement. And no one enters such a movement thinking that they're going to come out alive. He could have done a lot of other things. They wouldn't have come to him hadn't he already been a very amazing person at what he did. Pastor, healer and speaker. Very daring man. Caring man, selfless man. What can't you say? You know what I'm saying? So all respects to Martin Luther King Jr. for being able to, put his life on the line. Now he didn't die for, he was killed. They are two different things. They killed him, you know. What I used to always say to my family. We would have these conversations. They killed him. He didn't try to go and die for shit to change. He was killed. You know, a lot of people we have seen since then, unarmed, so on and so forth. You know, but I just wanted to say that we represent. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Salute to the king.
For sure. Damn. Right, with this inauguration coming. What is it, 2 days from now, y'all? Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's Wednesday. You might as well say it's like shit. Yeah, it's like right around the motherfucking corner.
Right.
Yeah. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, we shall see. Goodness. What do y'all think about, well, we already talked about Biden's plan and so on and so forth. Honestly, I don't always think this shit is about the person sitting in the seat. It often, deals a lot with the administration. I know that Debbie, what's her name? The woman that was over the school system in this past the present administration. Shit. That lady rained hell on the school system of America. Goodness gracious. But
yeah, Mrs. Betsy DeVos has fucked everything up.
There you go.
Oh no, I'm big on education, bro. I'm really like big on education, bro. I think that's the key to our youth, and they're not getting it right now. They're not. Education system is really fucked.
She want to get rid of public schools. Make everything.
Well, I think they need to get rid of her.
They have.
And bring somebody in. Exactly. Yeah, fuck out of here. They need to bring somebody in who's going to teach our kids and get.
Fuck out of here.
Every last one of them. It wasn't no good. Who was head of housing? Hood.
Oh, this motherfucker right here, Ben Carson. God,
nigga.
Look, I'm gonna say the coons of all coonery. The coonery here, right?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I just want to connect these things, as we head into this day of, I don't know what it's going to be. Triumph, doom, whatever it is, we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching, y'all. I strongly doubt that it's going to be what do you think? That's what I want to know. How do you guys see this inauguration day? Attack? Like, what is it going to be? Like a shooter fires into the crowd and What do you think? Is it going to be that bad? Is it going to just be a lot of real bad rioting after the inauguration? Is something going to happen during? How have you imagined this scenario play out?
Look, this is my thing, bro. As long as y'all don't get hurt, and people out there, you know what I'm saying, who can't defend themselves don't get hurt. At this point, man, look, I can care less. It's just too much shit out there. And it's too much shit for other people to worry about, like rent and survival and how they're going to feed their families, if they're going to be able to go back to work, even if they, you know what I'm saying, how they going to survive. So, I mean, if people want to go out here and start a bunch of shit or whatever, that's on them. You know, my main concern is the people, you know, and how we're going to survive out here, you know, because it's rough, you know. So, I mean, it's going to play out wherever it's going to play out. It is. You know, it is. You know, I just want people to be motivated enough to know that, you know, we need to stick together and look out for each other, because right now the government is not doing it, and the government is not going to do it. I hate to say it, they're not going to do it. So we have to stick together to survive out here, because if we don't, then we're going to be looking at some shit like, you know, what we're going to do.
Well, there you have it, you guys. You know, shit. I guess just stay tuned in for information on the detox dropping. Aaliyah's uncle releasing some of that music, so we can all add it on our playlist. Listen to some of that old Timbaland, Magoo, and Aaliyah and all that type of shit. You know, a couple of last albums that didn't get dropped. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You catch us on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. You know, my Facebook is Prophet. There's also an FOH Podcast Facebook. There's also a FOHpodcast.com. You know, you can check that out. It's a stupid certificate thing that happens or whatever. Just bypass it, and you can listen to the show, download it. You can also catch us on iHeartMedia, YouTube, iHeartMedia, Spotify. Pandora is a favorite for people. I don't know. I guess they have less commercials and shit, which helps when the show is an hour long, you know, and get a whole bunch of commercials going on or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Shit. And, you know, tradition on the show, when it's time for us to go. Anybody in the chat want to let everybody know? I'll give you a second.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck out of here.